I think when she said it was because I was the only phone number that she remembered. So, the very first night, the doctor asked me, like, do you think she deserves to be 302'd, blah, 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 and I gave him my honest opinion. I said, I don't think she deserves to be a 302'd. I think there is a huge difference between being 302'd and being detoxed. I said, I think she needs a detox. No, that's just my cough. I just have a cough. My throat hurts. So, yeah. So I just thought that there was, like, a huge difference between, like, cold turkey and a 302 and getting detoxed. So I gave him my... Actually, now that you're thinking of it, I want my, my inhaler really quick. Yeah, so there's, like, a huge difference between being 302. And getting detoxed, like going to a detox. So anyways, so that was the first night I talked to him. I talked to him like 2 different times. So I don't know if like he thought I was her mom. I don't know who he thought he was, but anyways, so then the next day, actually that night, Lisa was begging me that night and that morning, begging me to call in a threat. I'm not going to say what type of threat, but she wanted me to call in a threat so that they would clear the building and she would be able to run away. That's what her idea was. And I was like, what are you, like crazy? I would never do that. She begged me for a good 4 hours. Honestly, like I was like even questioning it in my head, like, would that work? Like, no. And then she's like asking the lady for the number to the place so I can call it in, and like it was just way too obvious. I'm like, bro, if I call in a threat, I'm gonna end up getting arrested. You're gonna be stuck in 302, and like we both lose. Yeah, she was not thinking. She just wanted to get out of there. So she's like, dude, I could have gotten a lot of trouble. I know, but she asked me from like 11 p.m. at night till I'm telling you, fucking 4:35 in the morning, begging me. Did you do it yet? Did you do it yet? I was like, dude, they're like literally, you're like being recorded 24/7 wherever you are, and your phone calls are being recorded too. So if you think that you're not gonna like, if this is possible, it's not. They know what you're already trying to do. Like they hear you talk. They're listening to your phone calls. They know what you're trying to do. So every single day, me and Lisa talked, every single day. And every single day, I talked to her doctor. He called me and updated me. I don't know. Like, she kept trying to get out every single day. He had my contact number. And then Lisa would be like, my doctor's going to call. He's going to ask you questions. You need to blah, blah, blah. So I answered his questions every single time. That's all I got to say. I don't know. I'm sorry that her family wasn't put on her call list. I mean, we were good friends. Like, I was... honestly, I was surprised that I was even, like, the primary contact on her 302 list. Like, nobody even believed me when I brought it up. When I tried to write it on Reddit to get Ronnie's attention, to be like, hey, I've actually talked to the doctor. If Ronnie wants to know how to reach out to her, get in contact with her, reach out to me. And because I didn't know how to reach out to Ronnie at this point. Or I didn't, like, even message her or anything. Like, I just didn't really care to know what her pages were, etc. So I was just like, if she wants to get in contact with me, I'll help her get in contact and get her on the list. Like, I can't force who's on the list and who isn't. I know she ended up calling her dad the first night she was there. Lisa ended up calling her dad the very first night. And, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I get nervous when I talk, so I always look around. So her dad knew the very first night she was there. She called him, right? And whether he passed that on to his family is up to him. That's not on me. Like, The dad knew she was 302'd. He wasn't on a call list, though, and she just called him to let him know. And then that was it. So in order for them to be able to send up any calls, in order for them to drop off food, not food, like pants, necessities, etc., they needed to know the floor number that she was on. So I gave it to them, and then they were able to call in. They were able to, drop shit off. Stuff like that. So I guess to recap really quick. No, I haven't given Lisa any money at all. To recap real quick, I have coffee. I'm drinking coffee. You guys see my little coffee stirrer too? It's so cute. Look at the little coffee stirrer. Hold on, I'm going to try and show you. It's like a little coffee stirrer. Anyway, so I just heard in Discord that they have proof that I got her out of the hospital. The doctor kept her there for 4 days, right? And every single day, they dosed her, right? She started she was acting crazy on the first day. I understand why they probably kept her there. Because she wanted me to even call in a threat. I don't even know how to, replace the word for it. It's like a TMT threat. There we go. That's how I will say it. So she wanted me to call that in so that people could, vacate the premises, thinking that she would be vacated with the whole premises, the whole hospital, and that was her way of running away, basically. And so I just kept saying no, but I would answer every single one of her calls, right? Every single one of her calls. There was even one time she was freaking out, and I was on the call for a good 3 hours with her. I'm saying a good 3 hours. Just because she fell asleep, and she finally fell asleep. I didn't want her to wake up and then no one be on the call. So I just sat there and just chilled, But what else did so the doctor called me at least 3 or 4 times. He did. The questions they asked about if she's in methadone, if she goes to her, what is it called? Her therapy, if she shows up to methadone every day, how long she's been in methadone, etc. Just even the very first time that he called, he said, do you think that she should even be in this type of situation? And I'm recapping this because I've already said this. And I said, I think there's a huge difference between being put on a 302 hold and then being detoxed. And I think she needed a detox. I don't think she needed a 302. So that's pretty much what happened. I got calls from the doctor every day. They didn't really update me on the situation. They were more just asking me questions. A 302 is when you get 51, 50. It depends on the state that you're in, If you got kicked out of Discord, just message me and I'll fix it. She was there for 4 days. They called me because I was her primary contact. That's something you're going to have to ask Lisa. I don't know why. I can't control if someone puts me as their primary contact. I can't control that. I'm not going to be stop calling me. I'm not her primary contact. No. If they want to call me, and that's how she had it set up. That's how she had it set up. I'm not sure if it was an emergency contact or a primary contact. Because every single time, or what kind of contact it was, what it was, But the doctor would call and ask me questions about, like, hey, do you really think that she's, like, just basic questions, you know? He would never give me information back because he knows that he's not allowed to do that. I wasn't like, oh my God, is she okay? Like, when is she going to get out? Why are you guys even keeping her? Blah, blah, blah. It was literally just a phone call coming to me to ask me questions about the situation, to see if there was a reason why she should have been in there. And I said, I don't think so, that she doesn't need a detox. Not a detox. She doesn't need a mental hold. She needs a detox. Two completely different things. Yeah, I mean, I do, I'm trying to take accountability for everything, and it's just like, dude, you know what, like, I'm sorry that you were telling people, like, oh, you know, or I'm going to speak on Ronnie for a second, about how Ronnie's always like, my family just, what's it called? Like, when someone, I can't think of the word because I'm drawing a brain fart. My family, like, supports Lisa and enables it, and blah, blah, blah. So, and then I show you something where the situation is enabled, and something about, like, a child that you think would want to be put out there and, like, sent to the police or sent to CPS, or even for you to know that your family was involved in that, even the slightest bit, just so you can figure out on whether you want to cut them off completely, or try and work it out as a family and be like, listen, this is fucked up. You kids into it on top of it, just because you don't want to get it, like, you don't want him to get it from off the streets. Like, I don't know. You sit here and you try and expose on how your parents are, like, enable Lisa so much. She gives her a phone, she gives her this. But then when I release a call about your parents enabling Lisa, etc., I'm, like, the worst person in the world, and I'm gonna fucking get my entire my entire life ruined. Blah. I'm not sure. I have been, like, literally, I tried staying off the internet from, like 6 to... Yeah, she did expose my whole household, and she doesn't even care. And honestly, it's not even, it's not even the fact that she exposed anything. It's the fact that I warned her, 3 times, that if you bring anyone else's mouth up in my family on TikTok again, I will literally release every single phone call I have ever had of you. And if you think threatening me with a lawsuit or whatever, I'm not scared. I am not scared. Because I know for a fact in Connecticut, if you're being harassed, if you're being stalked, if you're being blackmailed or extorted, you can what's it called? You can record the calls. So Wednesday morning from early to Friday afternoon. So it was 2 or 3 days that she was in there. But either way, 2 or 3 days, I still accepted every call from the doctor. So I want to go grab a soda real quick. I accepted every call from the doctor, literally every single call. I answered his questions, and there was a time that she said she even put her mom on the list as another person for the doctor to call and question her. And I guess her mom said to her face that she would no, I haven't gotten my Christmas shopping done yet. But she would say to her, not to her face, but over the phone, yeah, I got you. I'll talk to your doctor for you, Lisa, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as the doctor got on the phone with Lisa's mom, she said, the opposite of everything. Everything that they went over, it was the opposite of it. I don't, that's just crazy to me. Hold on. literally, I was a little bit nervous to come on the live again because sometimes just lives and me don't really get along. So I like took a hit of this pen, right? This little tiny pen, and I'm like, this will help me calm my nerves. And if anything, now it just brought it up, like it multiplied it by 1,000,000, and now my eyes feel droopy. So it just made it fucking worse. How rude. So and then like a couple days ago, yeah, no, that's why I try not to do it. That's why I try not to do it, Gina, is because it just fucking like makes me, it literally makes my like panic attacks worse, like 20 times worse. I'm so serious. So I try not to do them like that. Unless I'm like about to go to bed or something, you know? If Discord isn't letting people in, it's probably because you might be banned. But just message me and I'll message you a new link. Yeah, I'll unblock you on Discord, you guys. Just message me your tag, please. But, so has anyone seen my sister's live, like, I think the night before yesterday? Sandy, if you want to message me about Discord, I'll send you a, I'll send you like a request and show you how to do it. No, we haven't made up at all. Yeah. Yeah, she has. Yeah, what's your Discord name, Michelle? Or I'll just make sure I message it to you, so I'm gonna friend you so that I know who to message it to. I'm just gonna wait real quick. Wave. Hopefully you got my wave. Dude, half my eyes were fucking covered because I was trying to find... Okay, whatever, you guys are annoying. But anyway, so my sister was on the thing, and I guess my mom showed up, and she, like, knows nothing about TikTok. Like, I don't even... Me and my mom talk, but... I don't know. I just find it crazy that, like, you have family members that are grown-ass fucking adults, and they try and, like, pick and choose between their kids, like, on who they want to support and who they don't want to support. When in reality, they're supposed to be, like, the people that are like, oh, I'm not going to be picking sides. I'm not going to pick sides. Like, you guys need to stop and shut it down and blah, blah, blah. But no, I guess in this family, we pick sides and we make the other kids just feel like complete shit. But that's okay. It's just their personality, I guess. It's the way they rock. You can support their whole fucking life. Like, pay for the house, their fucking attic that they live in, the car they drive, the kids they feed. But Kim's a piece of shit. Oops, not even... Well, do you guys see that with the share screen? Yeah, I'm down to go to the screen too. I mean, the stage too. So, right? Isn't that fucked up about your mom? Like, you would have never expected that. Then when I first asked her and I said, I was like, Mom, did you go online? And she was like, no. And then I had to, like, go click the account, copy and paste it, and then I had to be like, dude, is this not you? She's like, I guess I have 2 accounts. I'm like, so is it you? And she's like, yeah. I said, okay, thanks. So message me or Buzzy if you need help getting into the Discord. The link is in my bio. So if you just go to the link tree, there will be 2 different links. Like the one that has the letter with the icon around it, or one that just says Discord. And you click either one. Selena, if you need help, message me. Like, I'll literally follow you right now so I can help you get into Like, I just followed you. So that we can message each other. Okay, cool. So I'll message you and we'll figure out how to do it. Because it's not hard as you think. It actually gets like a lot easier. We just don't. She's always used like the shit in my life. Rachel, for real. I'm not even exaggerating to you. Anytime I have a problem going on in my life or I have personal like problems or just personal experiences going on in my life, my sister always uses those experiences to like go online and be like, oh, my sister's an addict, like feel bad for me, the shit my family goes through is just crazy. Or like, just say if I get arrested for something and I get into a fight, right? Gina will go online and be like, oh my god, it was almost like premeditated murder. I can't believe she would do such a thing. It's horrible, blah, blah, blah. But it's literally just so that people can message her and be like, Gina, I am so sorry you have to deal with this shit. I am so sorry that you have a piece of shit sister and that you have to deal with it. It's just like something she's done her entire fucking life. Her entire life. So I guess she can just keep doing that if she wants, but like last I knew, her fucking cancer was dormant, and it just came back just like a month ago or two, just right when you popped up on the TikTok. You guys want to see the? You want to see hold on, let me see the effects. Let me see if I can get them all on the same one.